When we started out, I knew we were onto something good. The scripts were so solid, and it was an amazing cast, you know, and to roll up to Highclere Castle for your first day at work, you knew that something ambitious was underfoot, you know, so you knew it was certainly came with a guarantee of some kind of quality, but it never comes with a guarantee of success.
Welcome to Downton.
I thought it would be good. I thought it would get a lot of attention, but it's just, what's the expression? It's gone viral, innit? We're all beginning to think of a different future, whether we want to or not.
You know, you make a show, you hope it's good, you think it's good, you think it'll find its audience. I mean, I thought there were people out there who were going to enjoy it.
They'll never get it. They'll never get it.
Do you enjoy these games? In which the player must appear ridiculous?
But I've never known anything like that. I mean, you know, I'm very lucky, and I've been involved in hit movies and hit shows and hit novels and everything. But there's nothing like a hit TV show. I mean, it's a sort of huge embracing culture. It was extraordinary.
We worked out that the show was turning into that very rare thing, which is when a TV programme starts to become part of the national conversation. It's not just a TV show, it just becomes part of everyday language.
Maybe it would be good for her to have a bit of time on her own to think.
Oh, all this endless thinking. It's very overrated.
I think what the audience really responded to in this show is that it's very much a contemporary, episodic, narrative drama. It's got all of the hallmarks of a contemporary show in its storytelling, but with all of the kind of delicious production value that you have in a period drama. And I think it was that unique combination that it made it so popular and is why the audience warmed to it so much.
Do you think that's how I feel?
Well, I hope you make exceptions.
It was amazing, like that so many people watching it. I think we were all a bit like, oh my God. And like everyone was talking about it, and it was in like so many newspapers and magazines, and so that was so exciting. I didn't get pointed at that much. A little bit, but I think because it's Downton Abbey, people would just be like, oh, we love the show. Or they'll be like, oh, my husband loves it and he doesn't usually like stuff like that.
It's such a waste of money. Oh, come on.
We kept seeing each other a lot, sort of in between, because we had to do press and we had screenings and parties and things. And we were all just dying to start again. Like, everyone was like, I wish we could just start now.
When anyone sees Mr. Branson, can they tell him there's a letter?
So we were really wanted to see the scripts and see what happened. And it was ace, like when the first one came through the door, it's like reading it was really exciting.
It was incredible for us all. And I think all of us had read the scripts and come into this with huge optimism about the success of it. But I would never have believed how huge a success it would be. I remember the first week when we came back.
We're back.
Oh, phew. I was terrified you were going to miss it.
All of us were saying, it's like we've never been away. And
Tony, I don't believe it.
we're all sort of forgetting what we'd done in between. People go, oh, so what have you been up to since last year? And I couldn't really remember.
Just being able to work with the same people again. You normally do a job and then create this family and then have to wave goodbye, and actually being able to come back is really nice.
We've known some adventures during your time with us, Barrow.
Learned a great deal while I've been here, my lord.
So you're looking forward to just seeing them again as people, first and foremost, you know, and you've all kind of found your parts, and we've seen everyone else's performance now on the TV, which we didn't get to see a lot of the upstairs stuff. We knew what they were doing in the script, but we weren't seeing it. We weren't privy to it. So when you've seen all the performances of the upstairs people as well, and you know, and it's just great to get back and meet everyone again, and then the scripts are just as good as last year, so you're like, I can't wait to get started, really.
The actual cameraman, I'm confused. How am I looking into this one?
You've seen the product now, and you just hope that, you know, that we deliver as good a product. That, for me, is the challenge. We've grabbed the nation's attention, and a lot of countries worldwide, you know, it's doing well over there. And I think, you know, the challenge is to try and make it better.
It's the tricky second album syndrome, you know. We don't have the element of surprise this time. I mean, because it's not based on a novel, you know, it's an original idea. Nobody knew what to expect from Downton Abbey. Nobody knew what it was.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
And as it went out, as it was received, they just got into it. This time they know what it is, they know who we are, we know what we're about, and so there are expectations. So that has a kind of certain pressure, I guess. But having said that, once we got the first 3 or 4 scripts in, I thought, God, we're onto something really, really good. Again, it's something very different.
Don't do that.
You mustn't be so self-conscious.
A black singer with the daughter of a marquis in a North Yorkshire town?
Just hit a need at that moment. And I think as, you know, the scheduling was perfect because it was at the end of a nice summer and then, and the recession and da-da-da. And there is this world that is very beautiful. It's not so far away that it feels removed from us. And I think we all have a kind of, we want to see into that world. We're quite fascinated by those houses and how they worked. But there's also the challenge of a second series is, yeah, you can do more of the same, but also can you give it a little bit more? Can you push it a bit further? And it helped to have it set in the First World War at the beginning, because that in itself was the difference.
It's about keeping it fresh, and you know the thing is it's a multi-episodic show, and we keep making episode after episode, and Julian writes script after script, and he delivers excellent scripts, and we have to work with him and hone and develop those scripts to make them as strong and as they possibly can be, and deliver on all the levels that we want them to. But once you have a show that has this level of attention globally and is held up alongside all the top US network shows, which are made with, you know, by and large much bigger budgets than we've got. There's a lot of competition. There's a status that the show has got that needs to be looked after.
An aristocrat with no servants is as much use to the county as a glass hammer.
Downton started for all of us as a really enjoyable Sunday night drama that would probably just do one season, and has grown into something that is embraced all around the world. That's quite a weird thing. It's never been part of my life before, and never will be again, I shouldn't imagine.
I've given my life to Downton. I was born here, and I hope to die here.
So it's an extraordinary thing that's happened to the show, that it's become so treasured so widely, and I think we're all very proud and humbled by that as well.
I claim no career beyond the nurture of this house and the estate. It is my third parent and my fourth child. Do I care about it? Yes, I do care.
People are just really just can't wait to say how much they love the show, and that it's part of their lives when it's airing. It's a lovely feeling, you know, when you have someone come over, and I like it when someone's very detailed about, you know, oh, that bit when you did this, or that bit when you said that. It's amazing how much they've taken it in.
He told me we could never be lovers because all that's gone as well. I didn't realise.
As a producer, it's a bit different from the writer or the director. You're still slightly more a member of the audience. You don't have a specific job like as the writer does and the director has. Your job is always to see it from the audience's point of view. And when we finish those episodes and I watch them for the first time, I hear them with all the completed music on and the sound effects, and I look at the finished pictures. Hopefully, every episode I watch and I feel moved. I've certainly, shed a tear in the odd episode. I've definitely laughed a lot through all of them.
Can I tempt you to one of these new cocktails?
I don't think so. They look too exciting for so early in the evening, don't you think so, Gus?
And hopefully I'm feeling the response that I think, well, if I feel this and I think this way about it, then hopefully millions of other people will do as well.